Oh,
Hello. Oh.
hello.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, oh,
Hello, hello, hello.
hello.
Let's
Happy
see.
Saturday.
Happy Saturday. How are you?
I am great.
How's your
You know
weather
my
over there?
breakfast. It's great. It's 69 degrees.
Wow. So this morning over here was nice and sunny. I had to take Trevor to work, early this morning. We literally just cross over the bridge and it's dark and pouring down rain. I'm like, what on earth? Literally with a minute into the next town. I'm going, nice, lovely, loving this.
Right? In the laundry room.
So, hello, everybody. Welcome to Decoupage Queen's Creative Hour. My name is Teri Lightsey, and we have Robin from Robin's Song. Do you know I say that wrong like 99% of the time? I say Robin Songs.
Oh, right. It's okay.
I don't know. You would think I would learn by now, but hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Teresa Cherry.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Linda. Hello, Teresa Renee. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Sue. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. So, as usual, at the end of Creative Hour, Decoupage Queen always gives away a goodie bag full of Decoupage Queen rice papers. So, all you have to do is make sure you are following Robin's Song and Decoupage Queen. I'll throw in some links for you in just a few minutes. Also, I know, as usual, Saturdays, Teri's always difficult. So, we definitely don't need to hear my voice. But most of you are used to watching Robin in portrait. If you turn your phone today or whatever device you're on, you will get the full screen if you're in this landscape position. But if you're wondering why we're a little tiny today, that's why. So if you choose to, you can turn your device. And also, right here, hi, Brenda. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Hi, Kelly Cat. Hi, Jamie. So right here, I'm putting your name up on the screen. That's our way of saying hello to you and without me interrupting too often. But be assured that if you have any questions for Robin, I will definitely read them off to her. But Robin, if you're ready, I'll turn it over to you.
I'm ready. Hello,
There you go.
everybody. So I am going to do a book box. If you follow my page, I did a book box using the LeBlanc papers, and I made these little mini books to go with them. And I'll show you this one. And everybody was like, I want to know how you made that project. And so I thought I would use the new papers from the spring release, the bunnies, and recreate that with a spring vibe. So that's what we're going to do. So, of course, thrift store, right? Find is the book box. So I have the book box, and we're going to start with this. And I've done a little bit of prep because there's a ton of steps. This is a project that you enjoy the process, and it actually evolves as you do it. So we're going to get started. And I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing here.
Perfect.
Hang on. Is that good?
Yep, perfect.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to start by the front of the book box, and I am going to be using the Bernadette Purple is her name. Isn't she cute? I'm going to use her. And I'm going to use my favorite decoupage medium, which is the matte. I love the matte, the decoupage pent art in matte. It's my favorite. It's actually almost empty, but I've gone through a million of these, so I didn't Robinize the paper. Ronnie is here hanging out. He'll probably say, oh, you didn't Robinize the paper. That means Robin always likes to get a white streak on hers, so I usually cut that off to avoid that, but I'm a rebel today.
So I am putting in links for you all so you can make sure you're following Robin's Song and Decoupage Queen. So there you go. And also Robin is one of our fabulous retailers. So everything she's using is going to be available today at her store, so I will definitely give you that link as well.
Thank you.
Hi, Jamie. Thank you for saying hi to me. I appreciate that. Somebody earlier said that they loved your top, by the way, but I just want them to know that I am your personal dresser and that you take all that advice from me. So
I'll probably get paint on it.
Yeah.
Ron said today every single thing I have has
not a
paint on
single
it.
thing that you own is without paint or some kind of decoupage medium.
I know. I could put an apron on, but I
You
don't.
could, but you don't. You even have personalized Robin Song
Sure.
aprons, and you don't use those.
I
That's
know.
Okay. That's okay.
Well, I wanted to look all springy today for this paper.
You
That's
did.
why.
You do. You've accomplished it.
Hi,
So I'm
Jan.
just-
This is Jan's first visit with us. So welcome, Jan. Thank you for joining us.
Hi. So I went ahead and did a top coat as well. Those of you that already know how to decoupage, I put it underneath and then I put it on top, and I'm going to give this a dry.
Hi, Susan. How are you? There's your mom. Your mom's on here.
My mom and I actually went last night to a ladies bingo event, and they made little charcuterie boxes for us, and we played for prizes, and the prize baskets were local businesses who had put together these beautiful baskets for stuff they carry in their business, and it was a fundraiser for the FFA, Future Farmers. Yeah.
Did you win anything?
No, but it was so fun.
Did you pay money?
Yes.
So we lost.
But it was so fun. We had a great time.
So if we didn't win and you paid money, we lost.
It's all good.
Okay. All right. We'll never get that money back.
This paper is actually a watercolor paper, and it's got purple, and then in the background, it's got some blues. It's got some light blue and some navy blue and different shades of purple. It's actually really, really cool.
Hi, Mel Carter Martin.
So I want this dry.
Araceli's is saying hello to you, Ron.
Hey. Hi. Yeah, I'm not getting everybody's because I'm just on Robin's page. But for all of you, those that are
saying
hello, I say hello back. And Teri's got my back anyway. She always has my back.
Sheila Teagan would like to know, is this box wood?
It is actually a book box, and it's more of a heavyweight cardboard. Yep, it's not wood.
Did you get it? Where'd you get it?
I got it at a thrift store.
Thrift store, okay.
We're getting there.
Rosemary Leo, this is your first time on a live with us, so welcome.
So I'm just taking my gator sander, and I'm just going to go around along the edges, and I'm going to get off the excess.
We have Martha Sculthorpe Anderson Smith from Alabama.
Alabama. We have some friends in Birmingham right now hanging out.
Just hanging out in Birmingham. They don't live there. Hi, Aracelis. Soothe Radiant Perspective.
They're visiting grandbabies, which I hope to do very soon.
Yeah. Thank you, Teri, for following our page.
Of course. And we have Veronica says hi, Ronnie. Helena says hi, Ronnie.
All right. You guys are awesome. Guys are absolutely
Cheryl
awesome.
says hello, and Ronnie Jack of all trades says Cindy Gee. Dana says hello.
Terry Jellison is from Kentucky. What part, Terry? We have our friends are from Paducah. They moved to Paducah.
We go to Paducah a good bit.
The cultural crossroads of the universe, Paducah.
All right. I like to, once I get my decoupage off, I like to go around and seal the edges again, just because I feel like you disrupt them a little bit when you sand them. So I like to just go along and do that as well.
Mary DeLeon would like to know if you know of anywhere she could purchase a book box.
I mean, if you have a Goodwill or any kind of thrift store, you could go there. But I also know too that Home Goods has them for about $6, which is not that bad. So if you can't, find them there, and you just don't want to go on the hunt, right? You can go to Home Goods, and they pretty much have them all the time. So there we go. And look at him. He's so cute. And he's just asking to be blinged, isn't he?
Is that a him or a her?
It's probably a her.
Probably.
So, and on the back, I did the same process, but I did the purple, the gingham. Is this gingham?
Yes.
I think, yeah, purple gingham paper that matches the bunny. So for our bunnies, they come in orange and purple and pink and blue, which you'll see all of them. And then there's a coordinating gingham check to go with each one, which is super cool.
It's a veritable Skittles of bunnies.
Yes. So the book box, inside, it has this ugly burgundy, which what I'm going to do on this burgundy is I'm going to either paint it or I'm going to take cardboard like this, cover it with the gingham, and then glue it and clamp it in here like this. Probably not going to have time on the live, but I did this side. I painted it just to see what it would be like, and I used this. This is a light purple in the Pen Art acrylic paint. And it was a little too purpley for my paper, I felt like. So then I took and dry brushed it in white. And then I cut a piece of cardboard to fit right in there. So we're going to decoupage our cardboard while that dries. And I think I'm going to do blue.
Hello, Sandy Triplet. Hello, Denise. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Sandy Hinkleman. Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you. I am going to cut the edges off because I don't trust myself not to.
Again, you're going to Robinize.
Get an edge on there.
Right. Right.
Just makes me feel better. There we go. And I'm just going to, this is a heavier weight cardboard, and I painted it white. And I'm just going to go right on with this regular decoupage medium. It'll be fine. I'm going to glue it down, so it'll be fine. Sometimes if your cardboard is too thin, it might curl up a little bit, but you can just put a heavy book on top of it and it'll lay back down. So we're going to use this.
Tammy. So all of our Tony Burt rabbits that are in our collection has this amazing matching gingham background. So
yes,
that's one thing that Teresa always, she takes the guesswork out of backgrounds for us, and I love that.
Yes, me too. It is always nice to have the good backgrounds to go with the projects.
Well, hello, Christy Ramsey is new here watching from PA.
Oh, hello. All right, so we got our blue gingham on there, and while I'm going to kind of dry both of these at the same time just to get this a little bit dry.
No, Lynn, that was the first question I asked her when she came on. So Lynn Perkins says, "Hey, ladies, no baby, huh?"
No, no baby. No baby. Today's my brother's birthday, and I really, really wanted her born on my brother's birthday, but she's decided she's not coming today. She's super quiet and just chilling out. So I think she's just going to hang out for a little while longer.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah, she's 38 weeks on Thursday. So, she got a couple more weeks maybe.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Sandra Leggett. We've got a newbie from Kentucky.
Oh, a lot of Kentucky folks.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Right. And there is Victoria.
Hello, Victoria.
From old to ooh la la.
All right.
Yep, this is riveting, Robin. Let's just keep going. Let's do this. Drying paper.
Right, exactly.
This is the glamorous part of decoupage, isn't
it?
Okay.
I'm just going to cut this off because it's not going to matter because it's going to be glued down. So I don't have to be too fancy with it.
Wanda Johnson from Connecticut.
Oh.
Owensboro. That's where Terry, Terry, you said that's a couple of hours from Paducah. Right.
Owensboro.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like I've heard that name before.
Jamie said that everyone will love you and Teri.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Teri, my mom is on, right? And my mom told me
Yes.
that you're one of her favorite creators.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, Mom Pat.
I know. Every time you do a live, my mom comes over with a list of things she needs. And I'm like, have you been watching Teri again? She's like, yep, because I always know, because I knew what you used on your live. And I always know when she watches you. I'm like, oh, okay, Mom.
Yeah, Teri, you're costing us money.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. That seems to be a trend lately. And it's bad when I start to know all the husbands' names, and not because I've met them, but because they're like, "Yep, that's Teri again." Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Right. That's right.
It's not my fault,
Yeah,
right?
it's not. I didn't.
Hi, Robin Ireland.
Listen, you're keeping their wives busy so that they're not nagging them. Just tell them that you're cheaper than therapy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Valeria. Thank you, Miss Kathy. That's what I say.
exactly. I think I'm going to plug it in my glue gun.
Moonlight Barbecue Restaurant in Owensboro.
Oh,
I
nice.
wonder if our friends know about that.
Do you want to get the battery for that?
I will get a battery for that. That's what I do. I get batteries for things.
He's the do boy.
The do boy.
Who's she, Miss Dana? She said she caused us all to lose money. Who's she?
That'd
You
be you,
shouldn't talk
Teri.
about Robin that way.
Right?
You
Right?
shouldn't talk about Robin that way.
Okay,
Barbie
so
Miller.
on the back, I'm going to do this pink bunny. And what I did was I cut him out, and I don't know his name or her name. But anyway, I cut him out, and then I put clear varnish on the back of him. And then I put white paint after that so that the paint didn't bleed through. So I'm going to just decoupage him on this purple gingham just to add a little, something to the back.
Lead to fit.
Something. Hey, sister. So Lisa Jane Robin is on with Decoupage Queen today, Creative Hour. The rabbits are part of our new spring release.
And it's a fabulous release, I
It
must
really
say.
is. Yep.
So he lays beautifully right down, or she, whatever you want to say.
The paper. How about the paper?
Yeah.
It's like calling Alexa she.
We're just going to go right over this. I love this product because it's all in one. You don't have to switch and get a top coat or
Susan
whatever.
Stocking said that you are her therapy.
Oh, Susan, you're the sweetest. I love talking to Susan. She's very interesting and fun. She's fun to talk to. Yeah.
I'm glad you added that fun part.
She is. We chatted up like we've known each other forever and ever.
Well, at least a couple of years, right?
Yeah. All right. Got him nice and sealed down. He's so cute on there too, y'all.
Hello to the two Danas. I forgot to say hello to you, but hi.
So the pink bunny is Clarence.
Clarence. See, I knew it was a boy. It was because it's opposite of what you would think.
Yep. The pink boy is Clarence. The purple is Bernadette. And then the orange one is Henrietta.
This is Henrietta right here. Yeah.
And then we have a blue one, but the blue one is just named after Tony. So Tony Burt is the wonderful artist that created these rice papers for us. So yes, Lisa Jane. There's
his name Augustus. It's Augustus Blue, right?
On mine. Well, you know what? I have when they were first released to us, you know how we get the samples. So he doesn't have the name on there.
I think he's Augustus Blue.
Yeah, I think that's right.
They must have named him after.
Hi, Connie Harmon.
You need to order right now. Alrighty. Well, let me give you Robin's store so you could do that right now. So once again, this is Robin's store, so you can get all of these amazing papers. Also, Connie Harmon, hello. Thank you for joining us. And we have Joy and Lorraine. Barbara, There was somebody else that asked you a question that it flew up so fast. I'll find you in a minute. Hi, Callie.
All right, I'm going to let this dry, but this is what we have so far. So we have the purple on the front, and then we have the pink on the back, and we're going to add some bling and whatnot to these. We can't just leave them, you know. And then we've done our panel here, which I will hot glue in as soon as it's ready. And then I'm going to do some things on that too. So we're going to do our accessories while this dries a little bit. So one thing in the new release, we had some stencils, and this is one of them. And this is a grain sack. So these little wood eggs, I got like a whole pack of them for like $1 at Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if this is going to work, but I painted them colors. And then I did put the vintage effects on them. The vintage effects is a product by Pin Art that when you sand it, it gives it kind of an old look. So, but I am going to use this stencil on top because we can't have boring eggs, right? The eggs are kind of boring and we can't have that. So we've got to do something to them.
So, Helena, Robin is one of our amazing retailers, and Decoupage Queen always gives our retailers exclusive for the first week. So you can absolutely get the papers now at Robin's shop. So, yep, they are available now at our retailers. So that link I just dropped in for you, that's Robin's store, and you will find them right there.
I haven't used this paint in a minute.
Hi, Lynn Fogliano.
Let me just pour it out this way. I just want a light gray. I'm using Charlotte gray, but you could use any light gray that you want, just a light gray color. So I painted my eggs. They're going to go on the blue gingham, so I painted them the other colors. So I painted them the yellow and the purple and the pink.
So Lynn Perkins says, I've been checking my front porch every 5 minutes watching for the mailman. My order should be here today. If Ron did everything right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Lynn Perkins. Yes. I can do everything but deliver it personally. And it looks like I'm going to have to start doing that too. So,
right.
Yeah.
So I'm using the Decoupage Queen amazing stencil brushes and with my Decoupage Queen stencils. So I just put on a little gray and then offload it. And I'm just going to come in here. And this is a little tricky because these eggs are little. So I'm going to have to kind of hold and, you know, do the things.
Hi, Patty. How are you? Thanks for being with us today.
And just going to get my lines in here.
So yes, all stars that are sent today are credited to Robin Song. So thank you so very much.
Look at that.
That looks awesome.
Right? Would you have thought to use the grain sack on eggs? Like it just came to me like when I was prepping and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, I was so excited that I thought about it. I was like, oh, love it. Everybody loves a little grain sack.
It's so funny. And Teresa laughs all the time when she's like, this paper is so popular.
I know, yeah. But I love it now because you can make your own grain sack. And this grain sack stencil, like, would be so fun to use to me on tea towels and stuff, you know?
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Okay. And there's our purple one. And then we're going to do a pink one.
Thank you for the stars, Helena, on behalf of Robin.
Oh, thank you.
You've got quite a few coming in today. You guys are amazing.
Oh.
Tammy says she got her new papers today. So, Ron, you must have did something right.
Once. I got one right. Okay.
I have worked him this week, y'all.
It's been an amazing.
I'm taking him to dinner after, like, because I was like, we just need to go eat because we have no food in the house at all.
It's been an amazing week. It really has. Thank you, guys.
I'm like, I'm sorry, we have no food. We've ate eggs for so many meals.
And you know what's interesting is my job knows that we do this. Some people at my work know we do this. So they'll ask me, what my day is like when I'm leaving work, and they'll say, "Are you going to go do another live? Are you going to work for Robin's song now?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm doing that very thing.
I'm going to my second job.
Going to my second job, which lasts from the time I get home till the time I go to sleep."
Yeah. As soon as he walks in the door, I'm like,
Hey,
because I'm still working.
we've
So
got things to input. We've got things.
we got to do this. We got to do that.
So Sheila Teagan, Pintar actually has fabric and leather paints. So yes, Pintar paints can be used on fabric. There's a specific line for fabric. Therese says that the grain sack stencil would look cool diagonal as well.
Oh,
and
yeah, most
Lynn
definitely.
Perkins says, oh my goodness, mine is here.
Yes.
Yay!
Never any worries on our end of it. We knew it was going to be there. Nice, very nice.
Now I don't want to sand them because they're so cute, but I'll sand them a little bit. Gonna get these nice and dry.
Oh, you would think that Therese would want things that are diagonal, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yes, of course. That's Therese.
And then I'm just going to come in and sand a little bit, and you'll see. So that Vintage Effects has, it allows the paint to release fairly easily and gives it kind of a vintagey aged look. See? So it's kind of cool. But if you want it clean and crisp, then leave it clean and crisp and don't use that. But if you like that vintagey aged look, you can use it.
Ta-da.
Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay, so we have our 3 eggs, and on the eggs, is that gun heated up?
Yes, it's right there in front of you.
Okay, on the eggs, I got to be strategic about how I do this.
Hello, my lawyer, Rima.
There's the lawyer.
There's the lawyer.
Oh, goodness. People laugh. She's not really a lawyer, but we assign her because Ron's a handful, and he had to have somebody in charge, and we nominated Rima.
Rima took the job.
So I'm going to just add some hot glue right in here, and I'm going to glue my cardboard right down on this inside. Woo, that's some hot glue.
Yeah.
I do not want my finger in this hot glue, for sure.
Perfect.
And I'm just going to press that down. Ooh, dirt or something on my fingers.
Hi, Patty. How are you?
So see that how cute that is, and I will do this side the same and the sides, so it'll match. So I just wanted to show y'all on the front. So then what we're going to do is we're going to use our eggs on this. So I'm going to do pink, yellow, purple, okay? And we're going to do the letters HOP, H-O-P, right? Because we're doing bunnies, right? So HOP. I do love the Express Glue by Pent Arts, so I'm going to use them on my letters. I've almost used my whole thing versus the hot glue. Hot glue will leave a, is that right? Yeah. Hot glue will leave space. You know what I'm saying? They won't lay exactly flat sometimes when you use hot glue. So hot glue is great for some things, but I really like regular glue for most things. H-O-P. And I just got these little letters at Walmart. You got a whole bag of them for, I don't know, like $1 or something. So I thought they would be cute.
Linda says now she's got to go shopping again. It's going to be so cute.
Thank you. All right. So now we have HOP. Let me just move this over here. And I'm going to position these. Let's see, H. I'm going to kind of turn this one maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll want to do that one. H-O-P. You can put them however you want. But
asymmetrical.
yeah, I think I'm going to do them like this. And if the black is too stark, I can dry brush them in a little bit of gray. No worries. I am going to use the
asymmetrical is going to make Therese so happy.
It's all right. H. I don't have enough room to put them straight up and down, so it's all good. It's all good. We're going to put them like this. And
Hi, Roxanne.
there's the O. And then we'll do our P. Don't burn me. Hang on. I got to get a glue stick.
Oh, that was quick.
I know. Well, it's almost empty, I think. Whoops. Dropping things. There we go. Got to feed the glue gun. All right. So there we go with our P. So HOP. Who's having a fit?
Teresa said, love you too, Ron. Oh, that looks great. That looks great.
See how cute that is?
Very cute.
Okay. So let's go back to our, oops. Oh, now I got some stuff sticking on here. Hang on. Okay. Got my scraps going on.
Yes, Meow Meow is outside in the catio.
Meow Meow is in the catio. All right. So now around this little guy here, I just dug into my scraps for my, for my scraps for
Whatever.
transfers.
There you go.
I don't use a lot of transfers, but I thought they would be pretty on here. So I'm just going to kind of add some little transfers to this guy. So I pulled out some purple ones, which I thought would be really pretty, almost like he's like hanging out in the, in the garden,
In the bushes?
in the bushes.
Okay.
So
Hi,
let me
Mary Casey.
do this one first. This is a Prima transfer, I think, and I actually think you can get it on Amazon. It's one of those mini transfers, if y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a Prima mini transfer.
So you just dug it out of the scrap pile.
I did. I have a whole box of scraps, but I just don't use transfers a lot, but sometimes I'll just get in there and dig them out. So you just rub a transfer like this.
He says hi, Jamie. Michelle Roberts says the letters look as if they're hopping. So cute.
See, there we go.
That's cute.
It wasn't just for Trees. It was for everybody else.
Right. You just got it. You get your arm workout in on some transfers now.
Well, that did really well.
I know I was a little worried because sometimes when your paper is not completely dry, a transfer is not your friend, but it was dry enough.
Hi, Carol. Carol Binky's daughter stopped in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Is she watching with Carol?
I don't know. She no.
Okie dokie.
She's late because her daughter stopped in.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just going to cut this bottom off a little bit, and so I don't have so much to work around.
You're creating more scraps.
Creating more scraps. Maybe a little bit more. I don't want it too. I don't want it too much hiding him. Okay. Transfers are a little bit fun, just saying.
So there were a few people that were asking about how, especially with these wonderful watercolor bunnies, for ideas. So this is really great.
Yeah.
To showcase those things because they are pretty.
Yeah, and you can add to them. I have a brick stencil out that I might use with them. Terry and I were talking before, and I said, I really want to find a stencil to add to the bunnies. And I said, I just can't think of which one. And then we started digging in the stencils, and we were like, oh, the brick might look good. So we'll see. We'll see if we get to that. But
Hi, Anne. We see you just fine. If you're having problems in the comment box, it's working just fine for you.
There you go.
There we go. All right. And I will seal all of this up. I like to put a sealer over my transfers, but see, that just added some cuteness, right?
Very cute.
Very cute. So I have that. Let's see. I kind of just Y'all don't judge me. I'm dropping stuff on the floor. You know, maybe I want to.
Meow Meow will take care of it.
I want a little bit of height, you know, so I'm going to add this little whimsical little thingy here. This is actually off of an IOD transfer. So don't ask me which ones. I think this was like a bunch of, I don't know, plants and stuff or something. I don't know.
So you're mixing.
Oh, no, actually, this was off a hydrangea one. Yes, I'm mixing them. It's a Prima hydrangea. Okay, I just wanted a little bit of height on him there. And I can always, like I pulled these pink flowers and I can always come down from the top if I want, like with a lily, but you know, I'm going to hold that and say maybe, right? So we have that and we have that. Okay. So now I'm going to,
Dana would like to know if you have the brick stencil in stock.
I should, yes. And if I don't, I will have by Monday. If I'm out of stock, I just placed an order that'll be here Monday. So, Dana, you could message me if you want, and I can invoice you as soon as it comes in, but I might have it. Okay, so I'm going to flip over to the baby books while we let all of this dry so I can show y'all, because inside, so in the box, I like to do, okay, in the box, right, open it up, and, you know, I'm going to do this like this, and then inside the box, it's so cute, I think, to have little baby books, and you can actually use these as shelf sitters. So you could have a whole collection. You could sit your book up, and then you could have a whole collection if you want. So I'm going to show y'all how I did these books, and then we'll pop back over to this. So here's one finished, almost. I probably will bling him up a little bit more. And so it's just a block of wood, and I basically determine the size of the wood by the size of the paper, and then I also make sure that together they'll fit, you know, on the 4-packs together, that they'll fit inside my box. So that's kind of how I determine is, okay, I want 4, and I want, you know, to maximize the paper, but then I also want to, you know, have them fit in the box. And so, and then I make the little, it looks like a book. This is the little binding. You could do this any color you want. So let me show you how I did that.
That is not velvet powder in the bottom of the box.
Well, it's velvet, but yeah, I'm going to cover that up just because it doesn't match.
But it's not the velvet powder.
It's not our velvet powder, but you could use velvet powder in the bottom of the box. You just have to sand all that out or put cardboard on it and then kind of start over.
What did you use on the spine of the book?
So on the spine of the book, I use, because I knew y'all would ask this, I use the IOD.
Of the larger book, the big book.
Oh, I haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
But I have some iFlex that I'm going to use. But for the little books, I get my IOD from my friend Victoria with Ulta Ooh La La. And here is this actual thing, and it's got this one here is the one I use. And so I basically, just to tell you what I did, I pour my molds in resin, and I pull them out like right at 5 minutes while they're still flexible, and then I score them with a razor and cut them. If you let them dry hard, then you have to saw them. But you can do that. I have this little, I got this on Amazon. Ronnie didn't even know I have this. And this cuts them great. This is a little resin cutter.
All right.
So you can cut your trim with that if you need to. But it's easier if you cut it with a razor while it's still pliable.
The surprises just keep coming.
Anyway. All right, so I'll show y'all how I did this. So here's our purple bunny and our orange and our blue. So let's see. I am going to do the orange one just to show y'all. All right, so the orange one, I'm going to just put the back on. And again, I'm going to robinize my paper because I don't trust myself. This is yellow gingham right here.
Therese has that very same saw.
Do you?
I think you're conspiring. I think you and Therese are conspiring on
See
things.
there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cut off both. Let me just try to, I only need to cut
Miss
off one.
Shauna is asking where the book box came from.
I got it from a thrift store, just a thrift store, but you can get them at, you can get book boxes at Home Goods if you don't want to go on a search. So I cut that.
She blew the budget, all right, for sure.
That little saw was like a few dollars. It was a few dollars.
Your $40 a month budget. Remember,
I didn't blow that.
You've already,
I bought very
you've
little.
blown it.
My girlfriend actually brought me a bunch of stuff when she came. So
Yes, you did.
listen, I got a she shed full of stuff.
And one of your things was you were going to shop the she shed.
And I have been, yeah.
You have, for sure.
So
And Patty, I'm never surprised by what Robin pulls out of a drawer.
well, I had those book boxes in the she shed. I got like 10 of them out there.
Mary, the Leonce wants to know if it matters what kind of resin you use.
You want to use the fast cast resin, the clear, the amazing. I use amazing Alumilite, amazing casting resin. And you can buy it in the you can buy it on Amazon. I think it's in my Amazon store on my link tree if you want to see which one it is. I actually buy it by the gallon from Alumilite directly because I use so much of it. Because I'll do castings like on molds if, you know, like especially retired molds if people can't get the mold and they want a casting or something, or they just want to do one project or something, I'll do that for them. So I'm just drying this up so I can sand it. That yellow gingham, y'all, is so pretty. Like when you see it, it looks, you know, online, it doesn't do it any justice. But when you put it on something, it's so pretty. All right, so we're going to just sand this off. And my sander is struggling.
You just changed that paper.
I know. Well, this is the generic one. It's not the Gator papers. I got the cheaper ones, and really you get what you pay for. The 3M papers are better, not these cheaper papers. Sometimes, you know, we learn that way. We're like, oh, well, that's not a good deal because they don't work, but for a minute. Uh-oh.
You want to give a little tip on how you connect the molds if one piece isn't long enough?
Yes, you can. If you have a piece that's not long enough, I pulled that a little bit, but that's okay. It'll be fine.
It adds character.
It adds character. Thank goodness it's almost like right where the thing is. Let me seal that up. I'll show you that. So if you're doing something really long and you're having to put two molds together, I'll show you.
I know. I just was going to let you answer.
Oh, you were, huh? So basically, let's just say that I was wanting to add these two pieces together right here. You're going to butt them up as close as possible and glue them down. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you won't have much of a gap, but you can either use clay, like put a little glue and mash clay in there. Jovi clay works great. And just kind of wet your finger a little bit and smooth it out. Or this is a DAP, fast dry, fast acrylic latex caulk. And I'll squirt some of that in there and smash it in with my finger. But the clay works fine. If you already have clay at home, just put a little glue, smash your clay in there and smooth it out with your fingers or a paintbrush, and you know, just it'll fill it in for you.
The DAP you can get at your local Home Depot.
Yes, yeah, the DAP is just the Home Depot thing. Let me dry this up.
Linda Nowakowski said she could spend her entire Social Security check
right
on the Decoupage Queen stuff. Right? Yes.
Me too, girl.
That's right. Well, we have, Linda. We really have.
I work just to buy Decoupage Queen papers, right? They're the best, honestly. I mean, they're my favorite papers. All right, so this one to show y'all. So I decoupage the front and the back with whatever papers you want. You could do this, would be beautiful on bird papers. You could use the new release bird papers or whatever. Then I casted my pieces and cut them to size. And then I use my express glue, my Pent Art express glue. And I just come and I put a little express glue on here. And then I put my mold on here. And you want to really make sure this, I like this mold because it's the perfect size for the book bind. And then you just put that on there like that. So then you'll have that. Okay. So now I'm going to lay that over there. These are, this one's completely dry. That one's a little bit. So then you end up with a book like so. Okay. So you have this book. So now what you want to do is you want to decide how big of a, you know how books have that little strip that's like part of the binding?
The spine.
The spine.
Yes.
So you want to decide how far. And I found on this size block that a 1/2 inch worked great. So I just take my ruler and let me move this. I measure a 1/2 inch and I just kind of mark it with like a pencil or something just so I have it. So I just do like a 1/2 inch here. And then I like to make 3 marks because, you know, 2.
Linda said the books are too cute.
Oh my gosh, they're so much fun to make too. 3, and then we'll go over here and we'll do the same thing. We'll just do 1/2 inch, and this just makes sure that we stay on task, right? That we don't get off too much. And fortunately, this line is right at that square. That happened last time too, and I was so happy. I was like, oh, it's right at the end of the square. Okay. So you do that, and you do want to make sure your paper is really dry because I'm going to use some painter's tape. Make sure your paper is really dry because you will pull off your paper and you will be sad, sad, sad. And we don't want you to be sad.
But it's fixable.
Yeah, you just repaper it.
You just repaper
You just
right.
sand it off and repaper it.
It's just paper, right?
Yeah,
right.
So I'm just going to give this a quick, just to make sure my paper is super dry.
Yeah. You don't want to put anybody into a home because they ruined their paper.
I know.
It is fixable.
And I'll show you, if you heat your paper while you're taking it off, it does help too.
So Julie Conlon would like to know what size are the blocks?
You want to measure one?
Of the blocks? Yeah. Well, again, the blocks would be determined by the size of the book box that you're going,
but we'll tell you what size these are.
We definitely will right here. But if you've got like a bigger or a smaller book box, you want to.
But yeah, we'll tell you the size of these.
Should I girl measure it or should I man measure it?
Man measure.
Should I man measure or girl measure? Okay. We're looking, the blocks are like 4 by 5.5. And they are 3/4 inch thick.
All right. So I'm going to take me a strip of tape and I'm going to line it up with my little lines to make sure. I can't see that one.
Wish I could get you pink glasses?
No, it's all good.
Hi, Miss Connie. Troy's doing good today. He actually came over here to show you all his PT time. He doesn't know that I'm not on today. So he wants to show you guys his PT time.
Aw, Troy can show us anything, anytime.
He's like coming over here to the camera showing his pudding. There you go, Bubs.
All right, so I've got that on there. And then I used, this is the Delicate Metallic and White Gold. And I used that for my binding. I just felt like, I like the dark brown, but for this project, I felt like it needed to stay light, right? I didn't feel like the brown was going to work. So I did this brush seems to have dried out or something. And it's so pretty when you go to put it on this molding. This is so satisfying.
You said the brush was what?
Oh, it's dry. Like it's crispy. My brush is crispy. Almost like I didn't wash it good enough or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
That's on you.
When you got a crispy brush.
Okay.
I was like, this brush is crispy.
Is that a technical term?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
My tape's a little wonky, but it's all right.
Troy says hello, everyone. Kathy Tatum says hello, Robin.
Oh, hello. All right, so I'm just getting this first coat. I do like to put 2 coats on here. I just feel like 2 coats is the jam, right?
Hi, Kathy.
So we're going to dry this up and then do a second coat, and then we'll pull that off.
Hi, Kathy. Troy says hi, everybody. Funny.
Hi, Troy.
Say
He's
hi,
like, what?
Robin.
What?
Somebody's talking back.
People are talking back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's coming around now.
He's like, who is that? Aw.
He probably, well, you know, he hears you on Meet and Mingles, so.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes, he's very good about, recognizing voices.
Yeah. Oh. Troy's got a lot of friends.
Yes, he sure does.
He really does.
Hi, Nancy Watson.
All right, just going over this with a second coat right quick. Yeah, these little books, I'm telling you, even if you just made these for shelf sitters, so cute. And there's a lot of value in the 4-packs, y'all. I love them. And you can get the A3 or A4 or whatever size. Yeah, so the 4-packs are great.
Right. You wouldn't have to do a book actually.
Yeah, if you don't want to do a book box and you wanted to do some little shelf sitters, or even like Teresa Renee said this morning, if you're going over to Easter, how cute would these be? And I'm going to show you you could even put people's names on them, and have them as like place sitters for, how cute would that be?
That's too much work.
Well,
for Easter dinner.
Listen, we ladies like to do stuff like that.
Paper plates would be just fine. Thank you very much. No, I think it would be really cute.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So.
Very cute.
Put that in there.
All right. Let's see if you lived up to what you said, right?
I know.
When you're pulling this tape off.
I mean, when you're doing things on a live versus when you're doing it, I'm just heating up my tape a little bit, and it just helps give me some comfort in knowing that.
So Rosalind McKenzie says she loves this project and it's a great idea.
Yeah.
So for those of you who have come on just a little bit later, don't forget we always give away a goodie bag full of Decoupage Queen rice papers. You never know, I might stick in a couple of new papers from the spring release, but you please need to make sure you are following Robin's song and Decoupage Queen. So I'll throw in these links for you just in case you missed them at the beginning. Also, in the description, if you are wanting to find anything that Robin's using, her store is in the description as well as her link tree. So don't feel like you're missing it if you don't find them in the comments. They're in the description, up on Facebook, down on YouTube.
All right, now I'm going to take my same tape and I'm going to just take a little strip and I'm going to put it the opposite way and cover up where I painted on my edges of my book. So I'm just, because I want to make the book pages, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So I'm just taking a little bit and I'm just covering up the paint right like that. Okay.
Two ladies and a laser.
Hey there.
Said hello, Miss Robinson.
Yes, that's Kelly Cat's sister, Rachel.
Oh,
yes. She makes things for me, and I'm actually on Tuesday on my live. I am going to introduce a new product that she made for me. So it's super cool. I'm so excited.
And we also want to say that if we've missed saying hello to anybody, both Terry and I, who are missing that we welcome you to this thing.
All right, so this is an old stamp, and it is a wood grain stamp from IOD. This thing I use on so many things. And you just lay that down. You can draw, or if you've got a wood grain tool, or if you have, think about your stamps different. If you've got any stamp that kind of runs this way, you could use that stamp. So I just like this stamp, and this is a gray, like a smoke gray color, because the black was a little harsh, and I just put some ink on here like this, and then I take my book and I sit my book down in what I stamped. So I just kind of push it down and it makes pages. There's all kinds of ways you can do this. This is the easiest for me that I found. So I really like to use the stamp because I don't have to mess. It's just done, right? It's just pushed down and done.
Patty, that was actually my idea, by the way.
What?
Don't let Robin take credit for this. This was my idea.
Was it?
Yes, it was. Oh. Remember I told you had a stamp that.
Yeah, you said, don't you have a stamp? And yeah. I'm like, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, how cute is that? Isn't that cute? And so then, oh Lordy, I always have to sweep after my lives, y'all. Let me dry that up. If it's too dark, if you think it's too dark, you can sand it a little bit, and it'll be fine.
Actually, looks pretty good.
Yeah. I used the black earlier, and it was a little dark, so I had to sand it. Isn't that cute, y'all? Okay. So that's done. Now I'm going to show you what I did on this one. And this is where your imagination goes wild, right? I had these little crowns. They were originally gold, and I used the metal pigment and mixed it with the pigment fix. Woo! And I painted them. I painted these.
There are crowns flying everywhere.
With that, and then I went over it with some Stardust Metallic, which is a Paint Couture Stardust Metallic, and then I took fine glitter and went over it with that, just to make them a little sparkly, because I didn't really like them gold, and that's what I did there. And I'm going to show y'all what I did on his, can you see his little, this right here? I took my contour liner in silver, this, and I went around that. See that? I went around the detail of that one. They're all very different. So this is the only one that's like that. Where's my book? And I'll show you. Okay, see that? So I outlined all of this with the contour liner. I just went around all of these with the contour liner like that. Okay. And then I let it dry. And when it was dry, I took this fine glitter paste, and I brushed it in between and got that look right there. Okay, will you hand me that board over there?
Done. What board is that?
That paddle.
Oh.
Now, you can, if you want to,
okay.
You can bling up these bunnies, like with bling like this. I went to Hobby Lobby and I got just bling. And I also used my Totally Dazzled kit, and I filled in the smaller ones. For these, the smaller ones in the Totally Dazzled would probably work. He was a little bit bigger. So you can bling them up like this if you want to. Totally up to you. Or you can use some things you might already have and bling them up. I did, just to let you know. So right here, see that lace? I just had a little flat lace and I just glued that down, like from top to bottom, like so, right? And then this is that Totally Dazzled bling wrap. It comes in a huge giant roll for like $20, right, Teri? I think it's $20. Yes. Anyway, and you just cut it off.
I think it's 25 now.
Okay, But even at that, I've used half of this roll already, but the rolls are huge. Like, it's
Gigantic.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will last forever, and you can cut it like one single, two, three, however wide you want it, and you could do that on there. And but this is where you just kind of start digging in your crafts, and you're like, what do I have to bling these out, right? And then you can bling out your books. Now, one thing that I also like to do, because it is a book, right? So we want it to have a name, right? We want these to have names. So I took a regular piece of paper and I did a font. So just look at the font. I did a font, and it was a 14 size font, ended up being the perfect size. And I came up with names. They already have names, but they didn't go with the book theme, right? So we have Bunny Tails, we have Rabbit Rhymes, we have Hopping Hares, and we have Coney Capers. I actually asked Alexa all the words for bunnies, right? Bunnies, rabbits, hares, and Coney Capers. Coney is the original. They were from
Coney was actually where the word rabbit didn't
While
come.
Ron tells y'all some history, I'm going to cut these out.
But Coney was the original rabbit. The word rabbit came from a baby coney, and people got away from the word coney and started using rabbits. Hares are a little different. Hares are born with hair, while rabbits are born without hair. Hares have burrows on top of the ground, or nests on top of the ground. Rabbits underground. But it all came from coney, and rabbits were not native to North America. They were brought over by the settlers, things like that.
Ron and I did a history lesson this morning.
So that's where you get the word coney, which you'll never hear the word coney, or rarely ever hear the word coney for.
But I needed a fourth word.
Or a rabbit, or a bunny, or whatever, or a hare. Yeah.
All right. So then what I did, once I printed this out, I have this Lexi Grisner. This is a Lexi Grisner stamp. And on there, she has this little thingy here. And so I just stamped this over my words, right? That's how I got that. So just so y'all know.
Sorry, just really quickly, I want to welcome Janice. She's a first-time viewer on this live, and she says, love, love, love your work. So welcome, Janice. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome. Yes. And so basically, I just cut this out. So let me tell you what I did, though. So I printed this on regular paper. I stamped it. Then I sprayed the back with clear, like just a clear varnish. And then I painted it white. That's what I did to prep it so that it would work on my paper.
And it wouldn't bleed through.
And it wouldn't, when I sprayed the front too. So, because I have an inkjet printer and I didn't want it to bleed. Because my Teri friend taught me, the amazing paper queen she is, taught me that if you wet paper, like this is just regular notebook paper. And so if I put it on here, with the decoupage, it's going to see how it curls up. So if you wet it first, right, Teri? If you wet it causes it to swell, and then it doesn't do that.
Right. So when your fibers in your paper, when they get wet, they expand, and usually that will cause your wrinkles. But if you just get it over with, wet it, you guys, we actually have these videos on Decoupage Queen for you. Where we've done, Decoupage 101, but I've done one. So you scrapbook paper, you absolutely can decoupage with it. So if you have any of Decoupage Queen's scrapbook paper, you can decoupage with that as well. But the first step is actually wetting it, which I know would make you a little nervous, but it actually makes it so you do not have any wrinkles.
Yep. So I'm going to draw this so y'all can see. So these are books. So I wanted them to have titles like a book, and you could put it at the bottom or at the top, whichever one you want. So you can see that because I wet that paper, it didn't wrinkle. And so we're going to have 4 little books, and they're all going to have little tails. But that's how I'm going to finish each one of these little books. So hopefully y'all like that idea.
Everybody loves it. Everybody's been loving all of it. Everybody's got adorable, great idea. Beautiful, so adorable. So, yep.
Good. Well, okay, so to finish my box, and I don't know where we are on time, Teri. How are we?
A
We're
little
over
over
an
an hour.
Okay, I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do, and then I'll finish it and I'll post a picture. So basically, this is a piece of iFlex, and I'm going to take this, and you heat this up. You could iFlex, would you bend? I'm a retailer for iFlex, and it's available in my link tree under my all paint products. So that's why I use iFlex a lot. But I'm going to, when I heat this, it will soften, and you put it on. I'm going to use this for the spine, and then I'm going to probably take antiquing. I'm going to take this antiquing, these two, the white and the blue, and I'm going to make a light blue by mixing these.
Oh,
And then,
we have Lauren here.
oh, hi, honey. And then I'm going to do this spine in almost like a whitewash. You could water down paint, and you can do it whatever you want. And then I made myself some lace in a mold over in the fondant section of the Hobby Lobby using heavy body gel matte and then I painted it white. So then we can, just to show you guys, so we'll have this like so, and then we'll have this like so. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can hold it this way. See that? Oh, hold on. Oh, see that? Isn't that cute?
Very cute.
And then we'll do our book edges the same way we did our little book edges. And then I will bling him up. I will bling some of these up using my Totally Dazzled or whatever. I'll put a blingy crown on him like so, and make the exterior of the box super cute.
I'm glad Lauren didn't pop on here to tell us she was on her way to the hospital.
Right?
I'm
Because we're
glad
not answering the phone.
because we're not answering the phone.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm on the way to the hospital. Come see me.
That is what I'm going to do to finish it, y'all. It's pretty intense project. You can, like I said earlier, you can use the brick stencil, and if you want to soften up, some of the watercolor, you can make it like the bunnies hiding, hiding in brick. It would be super pretty in like a gray color kind of thing. But that would be super cute too. So, the possibilities are endless, y'all, like endless. But I will post a picture of all of this finished so y'all can see it. But that is going to be the bunny book box with all our little books inside.
So don't go anywhere, y'all. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Thank you for doing all of the things. And if you did miss any of the links, like I said, if you missed where you had to find Robin, her store or her link tree, everything is in the description. So let's do a little shuffle and good luck.
Good luck, y'all.
Annette Volanti.
Oh,
congratulations.
Annette,
So,
Congratulations.
Annette, please email me at Teri, Teri, at decoupagequeen.com and send me your address, and I will send you out a goodie bag of Decoupage Queen rice papers. So, as always, thank you so very much, Robin and Ronnie.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting us. I always have the best time on here with you. So it was so much fun.
Absolutely. So, everyone, we hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget, we're here every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Creative Hour every Saturday. So come back because, we always give away goodie bags too. So, Anyhow, we hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.